Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the texturing of this office cabin over here. So let's continue it. So few things are left out over here for the texturing. Let's do it. So very first of all, we'll be just giving some texture to this and the headphones over here. So let's just select this. Let's go into the material editor. So we have assigned few of the textures over here. So let's go into this and let's give one Vray material over here. So I'll go into this and I'll assign a bit of a black color over here, and I'll give a bit of reflection, and I'll give a max depth of 8 over here, and slightly I'll give a bit of R glossiness over here to it, and if required I can just go into this. That's it, and let's just assign it, and let's just rename this as headphone over here. Now after that we'll be assigning the shader to this wall over here. So let's again go into this, take a V-Ray material for the wall. I'll just slightly, not towards total white, a bit of gray over here. I'll give a max depth as 8 over here, and reflection or glossiness very less, slightly, not much, and let's just assign it, and I can just go into this and I'll also assign a noise over here. So let's just connect this noise with a bump map. Go into the noise, I'll make it as regular and I'll keep it as 0.02. So the noise over here is very less. So I have definitely assigned this. Alright. After that, go over here. We have something for this book over here. I can assign some shader to this book. So let's again go into this and let's take a V-Ray material, go into the diffuse bitmap. So I'll go into the drive over here and I'll just take any of the texture over here. Let's take this for the book over here. So I'll just go over here and set it as UVW map, set it as a box, go into the gizmo and I'll slightly rotate it if required. Although we can just give a single color also, not a problem. So because it's not going to work out in this way, it's going to it's like it's going, if you will do increase this more, it's going to stretch it, it won't look good. Over here we'll keep it as it is over here. I'll just convert to editable poly and I'll just go into the material, V-Ray material, and I'll just slightly assign a white color to it if required. That's it. So although it's going to be seen from a far distance, so that's totally okay over here. Now over here also, if you look at it, we can select this part and let's assign again a V-Ray material and let's make it a bit black and give a bit of reflection over here for this kind of a souvenir, we can say. And R glossiness, I'll reduce its R glossiness. I'll go into this Fresnel IOR, I'll increase a bit of it. Don't make it as a look like a metal over here, so I'll slightly increase it and I'll assign it over here Alright, now the things which are seen over here, we are just assigning the textures over here. For this, the same way we'll be utilizing, let's just assign a black color to it. Select this books. Again, go into the material editor. Take a Vray material and go into the bitmap, and let's assign this texture to this books over here. Give a UVW map. Go into this gizmo. I'll rotate it in 90 degree. I'll fit it. And slightly increase its length over here. So convert to editable poly. Select the polygons. So before that, what I can do is, if required, you can just attach this all over here, and let's just give a white color to it. Now after that, select this chair. So convert to editable poly. So it's not that clearly visible. So we'll make this look like a chrome over here. So let's just select this whole thing. And let's go into the material. Take a Vray material. And let's name it as chrome over here. Give the diffuse as white. Give the reflection, increase the reflections. So if you keep it as black, that means there is no reflection. If you push towards white, then you get more reflections. Let's go towards the R glossiness, reduce the R glossiness of this. So before that, increase this Fresnel reflections over here and reduce this. Alright. Now you get the maximum reflections over here for this. So we have renamed this as chrome over here. After that, I can select this all over here, and let's just give a black material, no reflections, max depth, set the max depth as 8 over here. So now after that, I can add a bit of noise over here. So let's just add noise to the bump map. So go into the bump map, make it as fractal 0.02. Let's give a bit of noise to it. If you want to give this as lattice over here, you can give that, but you need to add some segments if you want to give lattice over here. That can also be done. That's not a problem. After that, we can just switch back to the camera view. I have set one camera view. Again, let's go into the perspective over here. Select this. We have not selected this yet. So select this. So we need to do a lot of things while doing the rendering. We'll do it later on. save the file once. So select this, again go into the material editor, take again a Vray material, for the wheels. Alright. So for this also, we'll be utilizing the chrome material only to make it look much better. For that, again, we have already used a chrome over here. Let's take one more Vray material. I'll just go into this. I'll not assign a full chrome, but I'll go into this. I'll give a bit of reflection over here, and I'll reduce the R glossiness. I'll give a more of a specular over here, more of a specular look. Assign it over here. Let's go into rendering, render setup. I'll just off that settings over here, which is just disturbing for the rendering part. Alright, not a problem. After that, Control A, select all, convert to editable poly. There's few things, if it is not converted to editable poly, then let's convert it. So select this again over here, and let's give a Vray material and just assign color to it. Now let's go over here. So we have assigned some color to the books. We can change it if required. So definitely what I can do over here is, like, instead of giving the color, we'll just assign the texture for the books. That would look much better. So select this, both the books over here. Go again into the material editor. If you want to unwrap something, you can do that also, not a problem. That can be done. And give a UVW map. Set it as a box. Go into the gizmo and let's just rotate it, fit it. Although this is going to be visible from a far distance, so we'll just keep it as it is, not a problem. Because if you're going to animate something, then you need to look at the materials. So convert to editable poly. Select this. Go into the material editor. For this, we have assigned a color to the pages. Select this. Again, go into the material and assign the color to the pages. So let's again go back to the camera view and see how it looks like. So if I just press Shift F, no, I'll go into the rendering, I'll go into the render setup, and let's see the settings over here. I'll set it to 1920 by 1080. Shift F, I'll use a bit of up and down arrow to set the proper angle. You can see the reference also over here, how it's going to look like. Alright. So save your file again. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So definitely we'll be just completing the texturing part in the coming tutorial, and we'll start up with the lighting part. So if you have any doubts, please put it in the comment section. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So definitely we'll be checking out few more things over here in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.